Every year, thousands of Americans lose their lives on roads that look normal at first glance, but hide deadly secrets beneath the surface. From highways packed with impatient commuters, to isolated desert stretches where help is miles away, these aren't just roads, they're traps waiting for the smallest mistake. Today, we're diving into the most dangerous roads in America and uncovering why they continue to claim so many lives. It was a gray Tuesday morning in Orlando when Claire, a theme park manager, merged onto Interstate 4. The traffic already looked tense, brake lights, weaving cars, and the constant hum of construction zones. Suddenly, the skies opened. Florida rain slamming down in sheets. Visibility collapsed. Ahead, a car spun out. A truck braked too late, and Claire's world went black in a shattering impact. That crash wasn't unusual. I-4, running just 132 miles from Tampa through Orlando to Daytona Beach, has been ranked the deadliest highway per mile in the U.S. Experts blame a deadly cocktail: heavy tourist traffic, congested commutes, constant construction, sudden downpours, and confusing interchanges. Drivers underestimate how quickly Florida storms turn safe asphalt into ice, and I-4 makes every mistake costlier. U.S. Route 1, Florida's highway of death. Farther south, U.S. Route 1 snakes along Florida's coast, from Miami through the Keys. By day, it looks like paradise, but its record tells another story. In Florida alone, Route 1 averages more than 100 deaths a year, more than any other U.S. road. The dangers aren't hidden. Narrow lanes, constant intersections, night driving across long bridges, and waves of distracted tourists. Mark, a vacationer driving with his family one night, nearly joined the statistics. Fatigue caused his car to drift across the center line. He swerved back just in time, but many don't. With minimal guardrails and heavy traffic, small mistakes on Route 1 often turn fatal. I-95, the East Coast beast. If Route 1 is dangerous because of its design, I-95 is deadly because of its sheer volume. Running from Miami to Maine, it's one of the busiest highways in the nation. In Florida, it's infamous for aggressive driving, endless construction, and sudden bottlenecks. Studies consistently rank parts of I-95 among the most fatal stretches in America. Jenna, a nurse commuting from Fort Lauderdale to Miami, remembers one morning vividly. A tropical storm turned the highway into a blur of spray. Cars hydroplaned, trucks jackknifed, and within minutes, a chain reaction crash shut down the lanes. She escaped unharmed but shaken. For millions of drivers, I-95 is unavoidable, and every trip feels like rolling the dice. US 93, the desert death trap. On the other side of the country lies a road that feels nothing like I-95, but is just as deadly. US Route 93 in Nevada. Cutting through desert, it tempts drivers to push past 90 miles per hour on open stretches. But fatigue, isolation, and limited emergency response turn mistakes into tragedies. Imagine dozing off for a moment at the wheel. Out here, with no lights, no barriers, and little cell service, drifting into the opposite lane often means a high-speed, head-on collision. Rescue crews can take precious minutes or hours to arrive. The road looks peaceful, but its emptiness is the danger. Dalton Highway in Alaska. Ice road truckers. Then there's the Dalton Highway in Alaska, a road truckers call both a lifeline and a nightmare. Stretching 414 miles from Fairbanks to the Arctic Ocean. Much of it is gravel, remote, and snowbound for most of the year. Services are scarce, fuel stops are few, and cell coverage is nearly non-existent. Alex, a trucker hauling supplies north, fought for control when a snow squall swallowed Adigan Pass. His trailer fishtailed, headlights shattered. Stranded in the Arctic twilight, he crept forward, praying to reach Coldfoot before his fuel ran dry. For drivers like him, survival depends not only on skill, but also on planning, gear, and luck. On the Dalton, even a flat tire can be life-threatening. What makes these roads truly terrifying isn't just their geography, it's the intersection of design flaws, traffic mix, weather, and human error. Across them all, common threads appear. speeding, distracted driving, and fatigue. Many accidents happen not because of one catastrophic failure, but because several small risks pile up until the smallest error spirals out of control. Human choices. Claire recovered from I-4 crash with broken bones and a new perspective. She vowed to slow down during storms, leave earlier, and carry emergency supplies even for short trips. Mark, shaken from his near miss on US 1, now avoids driving fatigued and keeps his phone out of reach. Alex on the Dalton never departs without spare parts, fuel, and communications gear. Jenna, after her brush with disaster on I-95, invests in quality tires and doubles her following distance in the rain. Their stories echo what experts say. Infrastructure improvements matter, but driver behavior is still the biggest factor. Wearing seatbelts, avoiding distractions, respecting weather, and slowing down save lives. Dangerous roads aren't just lines on a map, they're lived experiences. They represent the invisible risks drivers face every day, whether in Florida rain, Nevada heat, or Alaskan ice. And while these highways have earned their reputations, their real danger lies in the choices made upon them. So when we talk about America's most dangerous roads, it's not just about stretches of asphalt or concrete. It's about the people who drive them every day. Commuters rushing to work, truckers hauling supplies, families heading out on vacation. Each story reminds us that danger isn't always about the road itself, but how human choices interact with design flaws, weather, and chance. Think about Claire on I-4, caught in a Florida storm, or Mark drifting for just a second on US 1. Alex in Alaska battling snow squalls on the Dalton. Jenna on I-95 watching chaos unfold in a storm. These aren't distant tales. They're reflections of what any one of us might face on the wrong day at the wrong time. That's why safety matters. Every seatbelt clicked, every text ignored, every mile driven with patience, those small decisions can literally save lives. So if this video opened your eyes to the hidden dangers behind America's highways, make sure to give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and hit the notification bell so you never miss our next deep dive. And don't forget, drop a comment below. Which road do you think is the most dangerous? Let's talk about it.